Welcome back to Diddly Squat.
Good
And
morning.
Morning, just. We are on our way to do some logging, forestry. Sorry, I stopped.
You did, yep. Forestry.
Some thinning.
Yes.
Some wilding, some might say.
Yes, or some de-wilding.
De-wilding. And we're going
right
in here.
No.
Yeah,
no.
but I think I've gone the right way.
No.
No?
I don't think you have.
Sure?
I'm following the sign that says forest. And thankfully I have a suitable vehicle.
I'm here. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm here. I'm just here.
Where's here?
Here.
You came this. Where are you? Oh,
Here.
there. Hello. Arriving in style.
Indeed.
So we had thought about using not a Rotney. This is a Rotney.
That is a Rotney.
JCB. No, not even a JCB.
A John Deere.
A John Deere. But we were having some slight issues, weren't we?
Teething troubles.
Teething problems. So we are going with this Rotney, and we're going to give it a whirl. I'm going to bring up the F1 menu because
6 meter.
It is on 6 meter. I'm just trying to recall. There we go. Up and down.
I reckon if I set up about there,
that could well work.
This is going to be utter chaos on all parts, I think.
I think you might be right.
So we do have auto load installed for when we both get fed up.
I think I'm fed up already.
Yeah, but they haven't seen the last half an hour.
I know. Oh, no, it's been awful. It's been absolute. See, why is it not working now? We came specifically over here because it was working.
You picked the biggest tree possible, obviously.
Oh, I just might get a chainsaw out in a minute.
So over here was a tree that I was able to cut down. So rather than driving to that one, you picked something else random.
I'm following with anticipation.
Are you poised?
Poised.
I am never working with you again after today.
I do have to hold hands up and admit that this was actually my idea as well. Oh! He's got a tree.
You know what that means? You're doing the loading.
Than me for 5 minutes.
If I can remember, that's the controller one. Do you want me to bring it to you?
No, I'm just looking at how on earth. How did you get the things out?
It's fold truck.
Oh, see. Fold truck.
Not trailer.
Yeah, got you. I'm with you. Okay.
But, you know, it's kind of pointless you folding the truck now, so.
You're there. Cutty cut.
Come on, cut. Logging, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
It looked a lot easier on the TV.
Did it?
Yeah, I don't know why.
We could have just been planting a nice field of some easy crop.
We could. In fact, I think I might go and do that in a minute.
No. No. There you go. Enjoy.
Right then. So, how does... Oh, you have to... This is like that mod that released, isn't it?
It is a mod that released.
No, but
Well,
how'd you get into it?
This is kind of funky. You don't. You sit in the cab of the truck and it works.
Oh.
It's not a separate vehicle. You just need to make sure you select the crane.
Ah, ha ha ha. Got it.
There we go.
I hate the controls. I now feel for you and your
my dealing with you.
consoleness. Well, that, yeah.
My dealing with you. Look at that.
It's going to drop it.
Like a pro. I'm impressed.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not.
You get one in. I call that a victory.
One in, end the video. Job's a good one.
Job done.
There you go.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks for watching.
Like,
Like, subscribe. It's been a nightmare.
Tune in for more quality content.
Next time. We don't make things easy for ourselves, do we?
We don't.
It's like live maths and then live
yeah.
whatever this was attempting to be.
Yep.
Oh dear. All those subs that we've gained.
I know, you know. Well, actually, let's talk. You cleared 800, which has been a bit of a blocker for you, hasn't it? And we haven't spoken since you cleared it.
No, yes, it seemed to be yeah, taking a blooming age. But yes, we're well over that now.
Yeah, you've jumped up nicely.
Nearly at 850.
150 to go. So
yeah,
if you're watching,
that's scary.
If you're watching either channel and you're not subscribed to him, go do it just to shut him up. He's not my favourite person today. What idiot left a bloody car there?
Which car is it?
The Audi.
And I can tell you which idiot it was. No. See, the controls are just so unintuitive.
You've not loaded these up yet. Keep up.
No, it's just gone. Wondering again.
I'm going to kind of agree because I'm really struggling with the controls for this.
I've done 2.
Hold on. Do you want to have a go with the Rotney?
The Destroyer, yeah. I mean the wildering thing.
It definitely works. So
right.
Well, depending on your settings, or the way mine are, I have to cut once you've grabbed it, you have to cut twice. But that might just be my settings. So
okay, we'll have a look.
Your mileage may vary. Let me try and work out the controls now. There we go.
Let's try and find one.
I think if we both load 2 logs
and call it a video. Yeah, good shout.
Yep.
Come on. I've
got my 2 logs.
You got to do 2 big uns.
I don't like big uns. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get them in the trailer, but we shall see. Definitely a challenge.
I don't know what. My PC sounds like it's about to take off.
Probably because it's working like crazy trying to fulfill your stupid ambitions of being a lumberjack.
Oh.
Yay.
I did a thing.
Well done.
Oh, no. Oh, it's all gone horribly wrong.
To be fair,
there's a log in here.
I'm not doing much better.
I'm wondering if the old PC's a touch hot today.
I think that's just fine, personally. You know, I think that's really well loaded. Yeah, that's good. They'll ship. They'll ship.
I'm just, yeah.
They'll ship. Desperately trying to remember auto load control. Hey, I've got an idea. I've got a cunning plan.
Cunning plan? What's that? Go and plant a field?
It's as cunning as Professor of Cunning.
Yeah. Well done. Well done, that man. I'm just going to stand and watch, I think. There you go. That's so much easier, isn't it?
Look at that.
I could actually help you with that, couldn't I?
No, I got it. Did you actually chop up the other tree in there?
I did, but it went in the forest. So I'll retrieve one part.
Look at that. Like a pro. Okay, for 10 minutes of really crap video footage, this was too much work.
It's been horrendous.
Do you know what's worse? There's a whole DLC around this crap.
Well, yeah. Maybe if we got that, it would have been a bit easier. I don't know. We could have done winching and everything.
Oh, we could, couldn't we? We could have had one of the winching things set up.
Could have winched a tractor across the map.
Been awesome. But instead, good old Loki has saved the day.
He has, thank goodness.
Thank you, Loki.
What are you going to do with those once you've loaded them?
I don't know. Get a can of petrol, park everything in a heap, and set fire to the bloody thing.
Oh dear! Thank goodness that's over with. Logging complete.
Tell you what, we should rejoin folks in a bit in a tractor.
Yes, we can do that.
Let's do that.
Good shout. Yes, we are back in our comfort zone.
Well, I don't know. I'm not in my case.
I know, I'm on your case. In your case.
Yes. So, someone did a whole load of the seeding between videos. And so, it's had enough of seeding, apparently. So...
After the, what can only be described as the forestry debacle.
Aye.
Tram lines, I think, would finish me off for the day.
This tractor might finish me off.
What's wrong with it?
Why is the cruise control set at 4 miles an hour?
Because before you changed the weight for me,
yeah,
every time I turned, I was overshooting because of the weight on the back when I was almost wheeling. So I was flicking between planting speed and then that was turning speed.
Okay. Yes, your
method in my madness.
Your smart box now weighs almost 4 times as much. We filled the front with lead.
You did, yes. Thank you, mate. Yeah. So, yes, it was painful at times until I managed to, like I say, sort the speed out. So I was just cruising.
And I guess it sort of makes sense that it weighs about 400 kilos, which is what it weighed.
Yeah.
Because it's just basically an empty metal box, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But
I think if you look at the ones that, like, Ollie blogs and that they've got the ability to put a concrete block in the front, haven't they?
So we've filled the front with probably depleted uranium because it now weighs 1,500 kilos. Don't ask us how we got access to that. It's fine.
Yeah, it's not what you know. It's who you know.
We're cracking on now.
We are. This is much better.
Aye, much more our speed.
There's a lot to be said about comfort zones and sticking to what you know.
And not having stupid ideas.
Well, you haven't heard part 2 of the ideas yet, mate. So.
Oh, God.
So I'll tell you about that another time.
Not today. Not today.
No. I think it's not helped that we're both sort of, as we said in the last episode. We're both busy, I suppose you'd say. So we are cramming this episode in.
And a nice quick little bit of forestry was the plan.
It was. That was it. We were going to cut some trees down, have a chat, and it all went sideways.
It did. Just a bit.
It all went a bit Pete Tong.
I was expecting you to say that, actually. I was expecting you to say that.
Yes. But hey, it's all done now.
Back doing the things we enjoy.
And forgotten about, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
But you did do some lovely tram lines in those fields that you planted.
I did. I had a go.
Impressed.
I was, I think after the first one, I got the hang of it.
I'm impressed. So, did we? I think this might be the first time we've shown off the rebranded seed drill as well.
It's
yes,
because we were sheeping.
Yeah.
Last time, weren't we?
Yeah. So yeah. I've done a half-assed job of sticking some Claydon stickers on it.
You have. Looks rather good.
And yeah, it looks all right. So it gets us part way there. So,
yeah. It's close enough.
Yep.
For government work, is it you say?
Yep. Good enough for government work.
Yeah. Yeah. Strange saying.
Yep. I'm a strange person.
Yes. I'm all out of sorts now after that. Really threw me.
In between videos, you planted a bunch of the fields. So this is the last field that needs planting.
Yeah, so we've got I think I did canola
and soybeans.
I think.
Yeah. You're rolling the penultimate field. This will be the last field.
Yeah.
I have given the cows. I brought some of the sugar beet over from the pile that we've got that you start the map with. I brought some mineral feed and a bale of grass silage, so they've now got all of their feed. So their health should improve, and then once they've eaten it all, they'll start grazing.
Woohoo!
Which would be lovely.
Which will be very good.
The sheep are fine. I fed the chickens, so they're fine. We've got some eggs actually sat there as well, which is not many. Got like a part of a pallet of eggs. You'll see them as you roll this field because you get to drive by the chickens.
Yeah.
I
forget where we are. Yes, of course.
So, and I'm guessing the sheep are producing wool.
You know what? I've not even checked on them.
And we've got bee juice.
Yay. So, it's all coming together, isn't it? It's almost like we know roughly what we're doing, as long as it's not forestry.
Yeah, as long as it's not forestry.
Let's see.
That whole first 10 minutes could just be an outtake at the end.
People be like, what are they on about? Doing forestry?
It really could be. Yeah.
That wasn't even the first take, was it?
No. Take number one is in the bin.
That was
because that was basically the two of us just like sitting scratching our heads trying to work out how things didn't work.
We were you left the game, started a fresh save.
Yep.
I was sat there fiddling around. That sounds wrong. I was sat there fiddling around my controller, trying every different combination under the sun that I could think about.
While your computer slowly cooked.
While my computer slowly cooked.
I assume it's behaving now.
I can't hear it. One moment. Yeah, it's cooled down a lot.
Even your computer hates forestry.
My computer certainly does hate forestry.
So in between scenes, I got rid of all of the kit that the lumber farm had, and removed all the logs that we'd chopped down. So that seems to have reset things for us.
It does, but I can't even think that when I was hosting
No.
Where was it? Green Valley, Nebraska. 4X
Nebraska.
map. Valley, Nebraska. It wasn't even that bad then, so
Yeah.
I'm not. But it wasn't even like we were getting
I wasn't
dodgy frame rates.
No. So maybe it was just having a moment.
I think it must have been.
It's all that stuff you're downloading in the background.
Yeah. I'm not doing anything. It's actually it's running the game, OBS, and Discord.
Yeah. I just had to check then I'd actually hit record.
I had to have a look as well.
Oh. Do you know what?
I think that would sum up the day, wouldn't it?
It would, and you know that was making. I don't think mine was particularly working hard, but at the same, in the past I've been able to play the game and I think you do sometimes. You play the game and render a video at the same time.
Yes.
And yet, just doing forestry was melting your computer.
Was enough to kill it off. Yeah.
Forestry is bad.
It's horrible. The weird thing is that I can play and render, but I find it slows the render down. So I just tend to
that kind of
sit
makes
and
sense.
watch YouTube for 45 minutes, an hour.
Yeah.
Depending on how long the video is.
Or like 15 Timberborn videos in a day.
Yeah, I had a good session on Sunday, I think it was.
I think so, based on all the comments.
Yeah.
Watching all of the videos.
I think, I think I've got, well, I was catching up, and now you've had a spurt on them again, haven't you?
Not massive. Seed has turned itself off. Not massively. I was hoping to record one today, but we probably not now. I think I'll be done after this.
I think I'm going to go sit in a dark room after this one and listen to Storm Babette.
I've got to try and make a thumbnail for a video that I've recorded. But
I've been really bad for that lately. Like, I think it
might be an AI job.
Friday's video, and I was like, oh, I haven't even got a blooming thumbnail for it. I was like, oh.
It's a Maze Plus one that will have come out before this anyway. So, but I couldn't really think of what to do for a thumbnail. I didn't think when I had the game open what to do for a thumbnail, and not really think about what to do for a thumbnail now. So it's like,
I think it's
AI is the future.
AI is the future. I think it can be very difficult because, it's the old. I've done, I've been seeding again. So that's a seeding thumbnail. I've been harvesting again, and you could end up with some very similar looking thumbnails.
Yeah, I mean, I've had
and
that.
Especially when it's a topic that isn't necessarily equipment based. Is probably the way to put it. It's quite difficult. Like the auto drive one I did the other day. I was like, how am I going to do that?
That's when I did the game settings mod one. Like, how do you do a thumbnail for that? So I take a picture of the settings menu. That looks rubbish.
Who's going to click that?
I just got AI to give me a picture of a tractor in a field, I think it was, or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a bit like the save game backup one that I did ages ago. Like that's just like a picture of a broken old farmhouse.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, it is. Yeah, I remember that. Great video, that.
It's one of the why I moan at you about evergreen content. Those videos still get views all the time. People still comment on them. It almost feels like occasionally people share them amongst themselves because they'll get a little flurry of comments.
Yeah. I think that one especially, because maps do get updates, and the people that can, PC players, people that can rebuild a save, if they're invested into it, they are going to want to.
Yeah,
to
I
do
mean,
that,
if you've
aren't
done hundreds of hours on a map,
Yeah.
being able to go back and to be honest, if I'd put hundreds of hours into a save and the update wasn't that much, I'd just go with it personally.
Yeah.
And I've ignored map updates before for that reason, that like it's not significant enough to be worth doing.
Yeah, spend the time to
Yeah.
do it. I mean, it's we said this the other week. It's a lot easier now. You've got
Easy dev.
Easy dev.
Easy dev makes things so much easier. Obviously, it's called easy dev.
Yeah, hence the name. Yeah. But yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Evergreen content. The hints in the in the name of it, really, isn't it? And
I still find it amusing that one of my videos, which says in the title something like "Do not watch," or because it's expired. It's the one about cows and straw, because they've updated the game and fixed the issue. It still gets views. Yeah. It's probably one of my most viewed videos.
There was another one that I saw as well. What was it? Something to do with cosplay and
some of the early
bale wrapping, or
yes, I think it might have been either bale wrapping or bale collecting, because it was a suggestion from someone. I think it had like a windrower on the front or something to trick cosplay into working.
Right.
Because it was before you could do bale wrapping.
Okay.
So you put a windrower, you put an implement on the front of the tractor.
Yeah.
And then with playing around with the offset, you could trick it into doing bale wrapping as long as the bales were on the course.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Obviously, that's now obsolete because there's actually bale wrapping mode.
Yes. There's a wrapping and collecting and all that malarkey mode, isn't there?
How are you getting on with rolling that field?
That one is rolled.
Awesome.
And I am just going to sit watching you put tram lines in.
Do an awesome job of putting tram lines in, I think is what you said then.
It was. Did I stutter?
You did. Yeah. It sounded like you didn't have faith in me.
Always.
Or you could start rolling the headland, you
know? Yeah, I suppose I could do, couldn't I?
Do something
useful.
If I must. Do something useful. To be fair, you have done a bunch of work between videos, so I can't really grumble.
Monday. Yeah, Monday. I'd done Monday's video, clearly.
Because it was Monday.
And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to bang the week's videos out. So, yeah, cracked on, edited 2 videos, got one uploaded, and then last night, stuck the other one up to upload. So I was like done for the week, because I knew it was going to be a bit of a hectic one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very unlike me.
Whereas I've got tomorrow's video done. And not even uploaded yet.
Not even uploaded.
Oh, I got screwed by I started uploading this morning's Timberborn video on Monday evening.
Okay.
And then about 6% of the way through, the computer decided to shut down. And then I was in work all day Tuesday, so I couldn't restart it until I got home. And then it had all night to process, and it didn't.
I'm getting better for trying to getting better. I try to remember now to, if I'm setting something to, and I think it's gonna be uploading overnight, to check to see if there's Windows updates or anything scheduled And fingers crossed, lately I've not been too bad. I think I've had it once recently where it's just all gone to pot.
Yeah. Do you think you could get away with one headland?
Do I think I could get away with one headland?
Because I'm going to really struggle to put tram lines in if you destroy the middle tram line when you roll it.
Oh, yeah. I'm with you.
At least until I've finished seeding.
Yeah. Which way have you gone? I'm confused.
Are you?
What have you done here?
What do you mean?
No, I'm being thick.
No comment.
Nor me.
No comment.
It's been a long week.
I'm not saying a thing. It's only Wednesday as well.
I know.
I said exactly the same thing this morning.
I think I said the same thing about 8:10 on Monday.
No, my Monday wasn't too bad. Being in the office, I was in the office yesterday, and that always drains me of the will to live. Mostly from commuting.
Yeah. It's a long old way for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean Friday kind of wrecked me last week with people at work just being stupid and ignoring, you sending them messages because they're embarrassing themselves.
Really?
And it's like, stop hitting reply all. Read the message I've sent you.
And yeah, act on that. Yeah.
Yes. And he replied to one of them on Monday. Maybe if you read them a little bit quicker, you wouldn't have embarrassed yourself quite so much. But, what do I know? I've only been doing this for 20 odd years.
Yeah, it's like you don't even know what you're doing.
Yeah. It's I don't know about I don't know how long you've been doing what you do, but I always find it quite scary that I'm now the one of the senior grown-up people at work.
Yeah,
I find that quite weird, rather than just being the person. It's like suddenly you're the boss.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. 21.
Wow.
Well, no, 20 years.
Yeah.
Because we won't count the first year of my apprenticeship, because that was just at a training school. That was at a training school, so it wasn't really on the job. So if I start from here, I can wipe out the tram line from here, can't I?
Yep.
Yeah, fine.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll work the other way.
Yeah, so I'm at 22.5 years of doing pretty much the same job.
Yeah.
At the same place, which I think is quite rare these days.
I was just going to say, you don't get that very often now.
No.
I'm at my second employer. So I've been here 13 years. Yeah, that's right, yes. 13 years.
Yeah, I think it's quite rare. So.
Yeah, you don't get that, I want to say, not loyalty. Maybe loyalty is the wrong word, but...
I just don't like change.
Yeah. I think a lot of it is... But it's better the devil you know, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
You know, like... It's... yeah, I'll stick to what I know, thanks.
Yeah, definitely. And, I've worked my way... by saying I've suddenly realised realising I'm boss. I've worked my way through from like a grad up, so it's not like I've just been doing the same thing, not exactly the same thing, but it's
you sort of see people come and go and think, well, there's not that many. Well, there's quite a few, but there's less people that were there when I started, if that makes any form of sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's quite a few sort of, probably a lot more years than me, but
yeah,
yeah.
I'm getting to being one of the longer serving as people retire. And we had a bit of a gap in recruiting people.
Oh, so it helps.
So it's like, yep. Yeah. So we do have an update to this map, which I have not added yet. I think FS Landscaping sent it to me after the last time we were doing things. Or maybe before the last time we were doing things.
Yeah, I think you said, didn't you? I think it just came in before we were about to commence the professional recording session.
So not the one that involved trees.
Not the one just, no.
Not the one that involved trees.
No.
Should we do like a survival thing, like on No Man's Land, where we cut down trees and...
I can't think of anything worse. No, actually, if it was a chainsaw,
yeah,
I could do that.
Without super strength?
That's fine. No, super strength and a chainsaw.
Without super strength.
See, that's my survival challenge.
Yeah.
I start with nothing but a chainsaw,
a Fendt 1050,
a Fendt 1050, and easy dev.
Yeah.
Will I survive? Oh dear.
All of the easy dev you can eat.
Yeah. I think it did sort of cross my mind. I forgot where I just finished. It was before Edgewater, and I was trying to think what to do.
Yeah.
And it did cross my mind. I thought, oh, can I be bothered?
It's
just a lot.
Standard one to do, but it's a lot of work.
That's what I mean.
And there's a lot of off-camera work once you really get stuck into it, and you've got to cut down 100 trees and load them up. Yeah.
So no, I couldn't think of anything worse.
And it's like, now I need to make 50 grand to buy a combine, right? Back in 4 hours.
Yeah. Because there's only so much you can show.
Yeah, I mean, I had it with the one that I did, and it's like, I had a finite number of trees because it was the number of trees that I'd put on the plot of land that I set up for it.
Yeah.
But it was like, got to the point where it's like, yeah, I'm going to cut some more trees down. I'm not going to show you because I've done this for a billion videos.
That's same. I think even on when we did Western Wilds, just like, I think I cut down 2 trees, and even that was a faff. And I never did anything with them. They were just to get them out of the way.
Yeah, I think I might have just cut them down with the lumberjack destroy option. I think.
Yeah.
You are keeping up rather nicely.
Yeah, getting there. Well, I'm missing a bit now, but there we go.
There'll be a sign. There'll be a sign. Cartech did this.
Yeah, we haven't had I meant to do that, actually. What was I going to say?
I was half expecting when I loaded the game up to see a field that just had tram lines on one side of the field.
I think that would be really difficult to do in game. Do you know, like,
nah,
unless you could
not with semi-automatic mode.
No, that's true, actually. Yeah,
you could quite easily screw it up.
Yeah,
you could quite easily screw it up. There's always next season.
Yeah, yes, true. And I think that might be worth saying, actually. Obviously, we're trying to follow the chapters, but not necessarily
from season 1
in order. Yeah, in order, because we did.
I think Cowering was from season 2.
It was, yeah. So if anyone's going, what are they doing?
Yeah,
that's what we're doing. Obviously,
yeah, it's a nod to.
We need to get. It's a nod to. Yes, good, very good way to put it.
Good phrase.
Yes, nod in the general direction. So yeah, we'll, because this one will be Wilding Part 1, if I have my way. So yeah, I think
Part 1.
Part 1. There is a Part 2. I sent you the first part of Part 2 already, so...
We're not cutting more trees down.
There is no more trees ever going to be cut down unless it's using the lumberjack mod. And i.e. deleting them.
Yes.
I think we've both agreed on that one.
I think I made my views pretty clear when the Platinum DLC was a forestry map with forestry stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, I get forestry's farming, and no. Just no.
No.
What they're doing in the premium edition is infinitely better.
It is.
A cool looking map, new crops.
Yeah.
Crops that are going to be hard work. Carrots would be a good multiplayer crop.
Yeah.
Because you're going to
until somebody gets a roper and just adds carrot into the XML.
If they can just add carrot into the XML.
Of course they can. How hard can it be?
It's a DLC crop.
Yeah.
Yes, you can add the crops to any map, but I think the functionality of the equipment to work with them is locked into the DLC. So you might be able to add it, but it would only work if you had the DLC.
If you got it, I think that's what they've said, isn't it?
Yeah, that would be good.
Because there's back and forth about whether carrots would be on other maps and all that. It'd be like, but you've got to have
the DLC to be
you've got to have the
to
DLC there for it to work. Yeah, which is relatively fair, I suppose.
Yeah.
How else are they going to make money?
Yeah, because if you make it available to everyone, they won't sell the DLC.
Correct.
And selling the DLC provides funds for future development.
Which is why we like them.
Yes. Have you seen? I haven't shared any of the stuff. There is some propaganda videos and footage of FS25.
Really? Deep fakes?
Yeah, they are not at all from Giants. They are someone sat and made some animations with the game with I think Unreal Engine.
Oh.
But it's labelled as the FS25 gameplay trailer.
Oh. No, I've not seen it.
If you search YouTube for FS25, there's a video with a lot of views of a gameplay trailer. It's not. It says in the description, "This is not gameplay. We are not associated with Giants." But they get the clicks.
Well, yeah.
And people will watch it and go, "Oh wow, that's going to be an awesome game."
And then, I'm not going to say to be disappointed because that would be harsh, but they'll be like, "Oh, it didn't look like that in the trailer, in the really, the legit trailer that I watched."
Yeah, the trailer that I watched, it looked really different to that.
Yeah.
There isn't even a driver in the tractor cab, so it's a normal. It's not like an autonomous tractor. It's a normal tractor, but the cab's empty
without a driver.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is a pretty. I think I'm here. Yep, there I am.
Yeah.
And that's FS22. So I don't think we're going to lose that functionality.
No, it's kind of required.
Yeah. So
unless you're using the 1, maybe 2 now.
There's 2, I think. Isn't there?
I think there's an in-game one and there's a modded one now, isn't there?
I think they're both mods.
It's a class. No.
There's the case one, and then there's the other one that came out recently, which I don't remember.
There's I'm looking.
I don't think it's like the tractors with tracks on.
No. Is it classed as small tractors? Where on earth is it?
They're both modded ones.
I'm sure. Oh, are they?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Miscellaneous, yeah. Right,
Trust me.
Trust
I'm
me,
an
it's
engineer.
not under, it's not under cars either. Why is your car not under cars?
Because it's got its own special group.
I've done it again. For goodness sake.
Time check.
Time check. 33:27. What was I saying?
My car has its own group.
Your car has its own group. Yes, you might be right, actually. Yeah, there's the case one, and I think it was a class one.
Yeah, I think it's class.
Class one.
Yeah. That's 3327, yeah?
Yeah. You need to stop enticing me.
Edit out Cartech's inappropriate comments.
Oh, dear. Again.
Again.
Oh, how we laughed.
Oh, yeah. At least I've now got the sensor beep already saved in the smart folder in DaVinci Resolve.
Oh, you can do that, can you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's an actual smart box rather than your smart box.
How's it feel, though, with that weight on it? Does it feel better?
It's all right. Yeah, it's driving all right.
I like the... I don't know how the nav mesh quite is done for the cows, but I like the fact that it goes long ways down the field.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's quite a good nav mesh, having had a look at it. It's quite well put together.
Oh, okay. Yeah, look, it fits nicely.
You know, the sort of thing that you do when you download a map. You load up the nav meshes and check foliage areas and all that kind of thing, like normal people do.
Everyone does that, yeah. Wouldn't even know where to look.
But normal people do. when you're asked every time a map comes out, is that one going to work with grazing? You learn to check foliage areas.
You get in the habit of having a look, do you?
Yeah, you do.
Shall we finish this up and then catch back at the end?
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. See you in a minute.
And we're done. Completely,
We are
mentally,
done.
utterly, and the field was planted and rolled as well.
Rather taxing one, that, wasn't it?
Yeah, just
to start with.
Checking the map, that is every field we own planted and rolled. We do need to do some fertilizing. We're going to need to do some spraying or some weeding.
Aye.
And then some grass work, probably.
Yes.
Right,
and no more forestry.
No.
Ever.
But I guess we might be back in May.
We potentially could well be, actually,
unless you make me do more wilding.
There is potentially some more wilding that we need to do.
Could become a single-player series. And he just didn't turn up. You know, officer, he just drove off in his Lambo, and I've not seen him since.
I think he might have had a nasty accident.
I don't know. No,
hadn't tweaked his brakes at all.
It's nothing to do with that forestry mulcher over there.
Yeah. That's been bleached. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
You've put far too much thought into this, mate.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's fine.
One of us will see you next time.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Come on then. I'll fight you for it. Oh dear. Right. I'm going to sit in a dark room, mate, for that one.
Yep. See you next time.
Take it easy, mate.
Bye.
Bye.